Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with another video. This video is going to be on AMC. It is April 13th, Tuesday, and we'll look at AMC's price action for today. Close at 884, up 2.5%. I got a question in my AMC video from yesterday. I'll link that video if you haven't watched it, about, AMC's had 5 red days in a row. Can we get a green day coming in? And I said there probably need to be a catalyst, but if you watched that video from yesterday, I said there were a lot of zones between, where we were at 850 down to 750, basically every 25 cent area. There was a spot where buyers could come in and support this at. So today got down to 8.3. It basically coincides with this candle here on 3.5. You had a high at 8.27. That was basically a doji where we basically got reversal action right at that 9 EMA. So that's where the buyer supported it at today. You'll see that when you get down to intraday price action. And, with that, buyers were able to push this back up to the 50-day EMA, but not able to push it over. And we basically closed, again, right at this 78.6 fib, which acted as support on the way down, which was the 24th and the 25th. When Gamestop had its earnings, that's where we made the bounce back up. And so now, right, so what previously acted as support will act as resistance, and that's basically what happened today. So if we look at the volume aggregation here on the daily, you see here we're at 8.81. Now we do have a lot of volume below 8.5 down to 8.25. Thanks to buyers coming in. It wasn't a high volume day today, less than yesterday, but buyers protected that level. So look to see if this spinning top here on the daily. So if you're a candlestick trader, right, so basically have a spinning top candle, and usually that means sentiment, the direction you're moving is slowing down. So we could get some sideways action coming here, or we could, potentially be looking at a reversal going forward. So we'll just have to see in the upcoming days with the price action that occurs. So we go down to the 5-minute chart. Oops, bad click. You see, if you compare this to GameStop, very similar chart, at least for the first hour of the day. Solid sell-off. Actually, first let's back up. So AMC actually did have more movement pre-market than GameStop. Got to push higher about the 3 o'clock hour, so 3.5 hours before the open, but kind of sold off from there. Put a high 9.1, sold down to the mid 8s. Open up the day at 8.66. Pretty wide range indecision candle there. You say formed a double top here in the first 10 minutes. Sell off down to 8.3. Buyers come in, hold the level, and then we get strong, counter trend reversal off that for the next hour. And basically here we do form, hit 9.12, essentially form a double top here at this 9.1 level with a pre-market high, and then start selling off, consolidating around, that 8.8 level. We got one push into power hour above that 8.9, over that 78.6 level of support, but sellers came in, smacked us down, and now we're moving sideways after hours. Getting a little slow here on the computer, but you see here, just to zoom out to this 9.1 level was kind of a area of inflection here on the prior day. So you go to the minute, that first bounce at 9, but couldn't get back over that 9.1 moving forward. So if we go out now and look at standard devs, just something else to look at for potential targets. Here you'll see that this half standard dev mark basically closed above that today. That's corresponding with 8.7 on the right, if you can see that. So look to see if that area could act as support going forward. If that holds, obviously we would have to reclaim these moving averages, but that could push it back up to the one standard dev up at $10. If you go to the weekly, so obviously AMC long term in the last 3 years has been downtrending. So the change in direction here for the standard dev lines. So we have the neutral and the 1. So here showing the 1, pretty big negative slope here, but this is pointing down to 7.8, so we could sell off all the way down to 7.8. But we'll see if we can get some support on the lower time frames. So if we go to the 4-hour, you'll see we're on right on that neutral point. Today, right, we pushed through that, basically closed on it, wicked it twice yesterday, pushed through it today. Buyers came in and held it. and then we just couldn't get through that 9 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. So look to see if this neutral point on the 4-hour acts as our support going forward. As you can see here, it did hold back on March 4th as well, and had previously done so farther back as well. So look to see if that area will hold, and if not, here you can see the half D below was the area of consolidation prior before the run. So if that could take us down to 7 essentially, but as this time progresses, the slopes of these standard Ds are up, so the price of that area of consolidation could move higher. Now that could correspond with that $7.50 range, like was showing on the weekly time frame, if things get more bearish for AMC. But for right now, could look to see this 8.5 area hold and get some positive momentum for AMC to close out the week. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. Let me know what you guys are seeing in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Appreciate you taking time to watch the videos, and we'll see you in the next one.